Alright guys, now what we're going to do is mount the sprinkler timer box on the wall. And what I've tried to do is drill a hole for the hollow wall anchor up here, and unfortunately it's just the wrong size. It's just a little bit small. Now my choice of the anchoring point is based on this hanging hole here, which will put the box here, and then I've got the wires from the solenoid which will go directly into the box and not require any additional splicing. So that's why I did that. So here the hollow wall anchor is just a little bit too small. So that means I need to go up one size of the drill bit. And happily I have a masonry bit in my little pack of tools. And although this isn't a hammer drill, it does the job here for this soft stucco. So we'll put the hollow wall anchor in. We'll go back to the screw driving bit. And we'll drive the screw in. Okay. And put the timer box on the wall. Okay, that's good. Now what we want to do is make sure it's level. Because otherwise, if you look at it every day and see that it's not level, you'll always see that it's not level, and it'll be annoying. So I was quite far off initially. Okay, so there we've got the box level, and on the inside, I've shifted it. On the inside, you probably can't see from this angle, there are two screws in here, two screw holes that I'm going to go into. What I'll do is I'll mark them with a center punch, and making sure that I stay level. Okay. Then we'll try drilling a small hole. And I can't see where the center punch hit. So we'll have to use the Sharpie. Okay, it's level. And the Sharpie doesn't go through. So what we'll do is we'll try drilling it straight into the wall with the small masonry bit. So hopefully I can make a small hole and just drive the screws into the backing. Okay, let's mark the spot. And that's marked the spot. So now it can come off. Yes. Okay, there's the other hole. I think it's this guy here. Okay. I'll try driving the screws into that. It may not work. And if it does, great. If it doesn't, then we'll have to put in hollow wall anchors. Alright. So now we've got these screws to drive in. Yep, that grabbed pretty well. And that grabbed okay. All right, so now we've got the timer in, and we'll hook up the wires. I'm going to zoom in. Okay. These are low voltage wires. It's a 24 volts AC, alternating current, and it doesn't matter which way you hook up the wiring to. The tricky bit is getting these wires in far enough. You pull up on the connector, you insert the wire, and then you let go on the connector, and if you had enough wiring there, it'll grab. Now we're going to hook this up. That was hooked to common, and now we're going to hook this up to zone 1. Alright. There we are. Now what we're going to do is we're going to test. You should be able to hear the timer buzz if it's getting the right current. So we're going to have it on run, manual. We're going to go to station, manual, zone 1 for 2 minutes, and enter. It's not running because the water sensor, rain sensor, is still in circuit. So I flipped it to rain sensor off on the inside here, and that allows you to run this without having the rain sensor be connected. Okay, so I hear current, I hear the buzz, so we're good. Okay, I'm going to flip it to off. The rain sensor on so that the timer is not going to control the sprinkler valve. We're going to clear it, and now we're going to put on the all-weather cover on the outlet. All right, now we're going to replace this outlet cover with a cover that can have a plug plugged into it in all weather. And so I've already broken out the cutout where the wire is going to go. There's a nice little insert that goes in here to cover the space where the plugs are going to be. And then I've already snapped together the flip-up lid. We're going to take these guys apart, take these guys out. And they use drywall screws to hold the plug and cover in place, and that's not a bad choice because there's sort of a gap between the stucco and the wall. So we're going to use the same screws. Now it looks like there's a sort of keyed area here that the screw can go through. So I'm going to use that for the lower screw, which can be a little bit annoying to get in sometimes. So I'm going to put that in place. Then we're going to get the box, lower part of the box in place. Then we're going to use drywall screws at the top. Okay, now let's check the level before we set the screws all the way down. And we're looking a little off. Okay, now we're level, so set the other screw down. Set that screw in. Oop. And there we are. Plug this in, and we're good to go. Okay, well that does it. We're going to let the glue set, and then in a little bit come back and test.